Well, thank you. It's been a challenge with current medicine, right? So
Yeah.
I came into medicine at a time we used paper charts and we really just sat next to somebody and listened to them and then later dictated
Yeah.
that chart. And then I got thrown into a world that I was like, oh wow, this electronic medical record is not, they put computers in the rooms, which I was like, I don't want those in my rooms, you know. Well, it wasn't really an option, and so my organization and really like Barb Husband, who works with us, was great enough that I have a team that the girls go in. Jamie and Kaylee, they're just so great. They go in and they kind of tee up the visit with me so that I can look at the chart on the
Mhm.
computer and then walk in the room and still sit with the patient. I want to sit next to them because for me, if I can feel their presence, I can help tease out how sick they are, how sad
Mhm.
they are. I have to look at their eyes. I have to feel their skin. I have to feel their energy. And I cannot do that when I'm like looking at the
Mhm.
computer. So
Right.
it's been a real challenge with the way that medicine works. And also just
Yeah.
because, I mean, you can sound hippy dippy, you know, I don't necessarily, it's not that I don't care what people think. It doesn't influence me what others think necessarily. So we go through a lot of clinic management, you know, and each time I'm
Yeah.
kind of explaining myself like, oh yeah, that's not how I practice. And they're like, well, you kind of need to. I'm like, well, I'm not going to. I'm going to do my thing because I feel like it's a vocation. It's like a
Yeah.
calling. And so therefore I need to fulfill what I'm called here to do.
Yeah. It feels like with today's medicine, with the EMR and with just the doings of medicine, we do lose sight of that calling sometimes, and that I think that leads to the burnout that we experience.
For sure. For sure. I think there's so much of our time that is back to back, you know, like no breath time, no
Mhm.
no time to kind of just let things sit with you to digest them,
Right.
think about our emotions that things get put to the side and then never really dealt with.
Right.
Uh, and I'm not sure that I have the answer for every person. I'm a mentor for med students and I enjoy the questions that med students ask me, like, how do you think in the future I should, you know, um, try to stay connected to my patients? And
Yeah.
a lot of times you really have to hear them and actively listen.